What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. I want to ask you all this question real quick. Are you tired yet? I'm just curious. Some of you all, right? Look, let me hurry up and do this video. I called myself getting ready to go work out and exercise, and then it started raining and storming, so I'm going to have to stop looking at that treadmill and go get on it today. But anywho, are you tired yet? When I say that, I'm saying that because so many different things that are happening and taking place. I was talking about yesterday about how I would make excuses, right? Make excuses for like God trying to push me out, that I need to do something, move, don't hesitate. Excuses for that, okay? Little, I'm not gonna say little stuff, but kind of simple stuff, right? But then when we hear excuses, pacification for a lot of the same things over and over again, and folks still want to conversate and argue back and forth, it's like, are you serious? Okay? As far as whether it be racism, the same cycles and patterns we keep seeing over and over again. You have many people that are doing the same things. Okay? It's not everybody, but it's too many that are doing the same thing as far as their mindset, how you treat people, how you do people. That hidden hand is like irritating. Okay? But then with all the what is it, the pandemic, you got monkeypox, you got the racist stuff with the kids and Sesame Street, you got people killing each other, you got this, that, and the third, all these different things going on, storms, martial law in certain places, you got just all these different things happening, all these different wake-up calls. But then how can people see that if they can't even see like the basic stuff, like why you not taking care of your kids, or these still modernized, some of these feminist women, like how some of this stuff is a part of why we dealing with what we dealing with now, why some people are still single and by themselves, because you technically do want to really be the man. Why you people talking about, oh, TD Jakes said this, all these distractions, focus on all these distractions, ad-libbing and going back and forth instead of facing facts. Let's just be practical, right? That's like practice, action, reality, right? No theories, real life, real life conversation, things that you may be dealing with your children, your relationships, your families. What does that go back to? Self-reflecting and straight truth. It gets to a point where how people, like, in a conversation they deflect. Okay, you be talking to somebody, right, and they're like change the subject, or try to pacify it and just, oh, I'm sorry, but they really don't mean it. They're just telling you what you want to hear. Go back to that, right? Are you tired yet? It's like even looking outside, just, it's a nice day though, even though it's about to rain, it's that good sleep weather, just take a nap. But just thinking about it, it's like we hear the same noise. That's a part of what the chaos is that we're hearing out here too. It's a lot of noise. People don't want to face the baseline, the root issues. For the love of money is the root of all evil. So it's a lot of stuff that's really wicked, right? And even people getting uncomfortable, beginning to become intimidated, because there are some individuals that feel the shaking and awakening. So when you become discomfort, begin to have discomfort, right? When your fairy tale dream or your ideological lifestyle or religion, whatever, gets touched, it makes you feel uncomfortable. So people get a little froggy, they get a little antsy, the enemy gets busy, things start manifesting and happening, in different ways. But then I go back to think for myself, are you tired yet? What does it take for you to wake up, right? A lot of times, like I said, people just want somebody to agree with their foolishness. It's a lot of silly conversations and debates going on about this and about that, petty stuff. Because so as we know, a lot of people are real petty, right? Satan is petty. So a lot of these conversations and unrealistic things that don't even really matter, as far as some of the things we see on social media or some of the conversations people are having when we dealing with real life out here. And you got some folk that really are tired from the aspect that when you put up with stuff so long, whether it be oppression, a bad relationship, you telling me over again, oh, we're gonna change, we're gonna do this, and you ain't did it yet. And we see the same cycles and patterns every day. We turn on the news, we see this happening, that happening. You ain't gonna change. You can't make nobody change. But this is like that part when I say that buckle up, baby. It's a whole nother level. This is why God was cleaning up his people, or pressuring us and allowing discomfort for us to clean up so we can move out the way. Right? I look at it how, like, when I deal with people in life and, just across the board, I still treat people like I want to be treated, right? Even though some stuff hurt. Because a lot of times people expect you to, do them how they do you, but you don't have to do them like that, right? It's because God be dealing with us, right? And working on us and correcting us. But let me tell you this, don't get it twisted. Because a lot of times people get to a point where they will keep doing the same thing. People will only do what you allow. The things that we keep seeing in the world, the things that keep happening. I mentioned yesterday, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And that's exactly what's happening. People are feeding in exactly to all these different narratives. We at the climax, baby. It ain't time to keep on worrying about the wrong stuff. Get the work. Okay, whatever your assignment is, your calling, whether it be videos, doing little support groups, building up your community, whatever it is. That's what you work on, helping other people. Instead of gossip, it's like a whole bunch of gossiping. That's all it is. Gossiping, they did this and they did, because somebody hurt your feelings. Somebody need to tell you about yourself sometimes. Folk will end up being alone or stuck or miss it in this moment because we so much in too many conversations. But at the same time, I'm thankful that it is folk that is actually at a point where they are tired, so they making moves. This is, again, spiritual and natural. We don't war like the world wars. So it's some, maybe some of you all may have felt the same way as believers, right? Like that unsettling, like something like it's like what's really going on. You can sense it. You can feel it in the air. You can feel it in the air. That it's things that's going on, that's taking place. Plus you can see it. But this is the time to buckle up and pay attention, because like I said, I tell people, think about with all these different things happening. People in survival mode already. Survival of the fittest. So when you got, whether it be white privilege, black privilege, entitlement, whether it be your kids, different races, and how you treat people, you be mindful of that. Because we were to a point where we just, let people do you however. Folk not taking that stuff no more. So now you can sense even the intimidation, and it's not everybody, but it's too many. It's too many. It's too many people that's doing the same thing and acting like it's not exactly what it is. At the end of the day, some of the ones that say that they're scared and they're afraid and it's a threat, we should be the ones saying that. You're a threat. I should be afraid. But I don't. I walk by faith and not by sight, right? But you guys still be realistic and use wisdom. But you get tired of that stuff sometimes. That's why I'm like, folk tired yet? Like dealing with like stuff on the job, how people treat you, like stuff you really can see transparently even more. Like certain things we've been dealing with, but it's like now things are heightened, right? As far as the unfair treatment from too many people, right? Even bickering back and forth with women, like folk is petty. The pettiness of life and sin, people be feeding into that stuff. It's like, can we all just get along? I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. But at the same time, you got to stay ready at all times for whatever comes. But as I said, are you tired yet? You won't know if you're tired unless you start actually dealing with stuff. I told you that pressure will come, discomfort will come, then wake-up calls, whether it be storms. Look, all this stuff that's taking place, it's like surreal. Because it's like not coincidence. It's not coincidental. All these different things that are taking place are not coincidental. The enemy and this system, the wicked, they really look to see how you will respond so they know how to move. Because when you talk about other stuff that don't make no sense or that is like non-effect, they know, okay, I got them. Okay, let's go ahead and set this thing off. This is why the Lord start waking folk up. Wake up, pay attention. The enemy's moving behind the scenes and in the front of the scenes. This is not a time for you to play games or be stuck on how you feel. I even say this feminist movement, man, this thing is sickening. Like, for real. Everybody stop pointing the finger. The women wrong, the men wrong. The black, the white. Look, everybody, come on. He without sin cast first song. We all got issues and need work on it. Right now, the bigger picture is, it's stuff that's going down. And at the end of the day, I'm be honest, like I said, survival of the fittest. You gonna see who your true friends is. You gonna see who really ride for you, who really there for you. You better learn how to pray for yourself, preparing in the spiritual and in the natural. Okay, your mind, because you can talk all that good talk game about all the different things that's taking place or what's happening, right? You can talk about what men did, but at the end of the day, what you doing? Because some of these conversations is like overrated. Purity overrated. Like, we fighting real giants right now. Like, we dealing with real stuff right now. Like, kids about to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? I be hesitant. I don't even want my kids around certain folk no more. You know, everybody ain't got it like that to put them in private school or, you know, stuff like that. The stuff that we dealing with. Reality, man. It's raining. It's nice out, y'all. But anywho, the water bottles tips, you know, for the rain. But anywho, y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all be blessed. Like I said, are you tired yet? It's a lot of things that's taking place and that's going on. Wake up and pay attention. Okay? Don't miss it. We already here. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm Angelica with In God's Timing.